I'm Trish with today's QOTD Question of the Day for you. Record your answer and join us in the show. If you won the lottery, what's the first thing you'd buy? Well, money doesn't grow on trees, but it can come from a big whirling wind box full of balls. If Mega Millions suddenly appeared in your bank account, what's your first purchase? One of our favorite fan answers comes from L. Holman.
Probably a ticket so I can get away from everybody and decide what I'm going to do with this money. I don't want anybody in my face asking for any money right away. So I need to go figure out how it's going to be distributed. Yeah.
Because this is actually what they tell you should do. Step back. Don't tell anyone. Get your mindset straight. Probably hire a financial advisor. But getting a ticket and taking off on an airplane and sorting out your mind on this, I think is an exceptional answer.
El Holman's planning on winning. It's
Yeah.
like no fooling around, right? What am I really going to do when I win, which could be tonight?
I mean, who says you can't sort out your head, on a nice tropical vacation? I think it's totally possible, so I love the answer too.
Exactly. Yeah. You want to get out. It's like fame. You want to get out of there and get a plan ready before all the moochers start coming to try to get the money out of your bank account. Suck the life out.
Well, who was your favorite fan answer, JJ?
Yes. So my favorite answer came from Zach. And let's just say he's going to be a little bit of a jet setter with this one.
If I won the lottery, the first thing I'd do is get a ticket to Hawaii and buy a house. I would love to live there. The thing is, I've never gone in my whole life, but I've heard so many good things about it, and the pictures are beautiful. I need to go.
Yeah, two answers involving tickets, but tickets for two very different purposes. I definitely agree with Zach, though. I also haven't been to Hawaii yet, so I think what better time than winning the lottery to go there and really make the most out of your trip.
Mm-hmm. And you're really investing your money, right? He's buying real estate. So his first purchase, I think, is a good one.
If you don't mind me saying, I think it's just a little basic. I mean, perfect weather, beautiful surroundings, nice people. I mean, who needs it?
Yeah, you could just stay in New Jersey.
Exactly. But we have the opposite of all those things. I said you feel like $1 million when you wake up in New Jersey each morning, even if you don't have $1 million.
Do you?
Well, before we continue with this New Jersey slander, Keith, do you have an answer you really like?
So here's an answer that I really love from Bart Kranig.
An authentic Batman suit, like a real one that looks great, has cool gadgets with it, and one that I can use and go get my butt kicked out on the streets anytime.
This is what I'm talking about. He's not buying T-bills. He's not going off and thinking about how he's going to make a trust for his kids. He's focused on the important issues. What are you going to wear to the party on Saturday night? Other people are going to be wearing their suit and tails. Bart's going to be wearing a Batman suit. I just think it's completely awesome. I think that the big question, Bart, is are we talking about new Batman or old Batman, right? The one with the abs or the bright purple skin tight, suit?
I think both options are good. I would love to see. I think that actually this is secretly a really smart idea. It's an investment because then you can wear this costume to Comic-Con. You will sweep the competition.
I think it's really funny because most people would say, I want to buy a Batmobile. I want to drive a Batmobile. He's like, forget about it. Jersey.
How about you, Reed? What do you got?
My favorite fan answer comes to us from VDS.
So if I just won the lottery, the first thing that I would buy is, because I'm a college student, I would definitely use it to pay off college or grad school or anything after that. Anything school related, need to get that done. Any loans, any whatever, I just need to get that out the way. And that's going to be for sure the first thing that I would buy. College, literally college.
Get yourself out of debt first. Get yourself out of the hole. See what you have left over. And then you can have your fun.
I don't know. Tonight's Powerball is $800 million. Your college loans are going to be fine. You're going to take care of that. First, you write a check for $400 million for your taxes, and then you got $400 million left, right?
And then 200 million of them go towards your loans.
Right. But it does speak to how nervous people are about their debt and their student loans. The fact that the first thing that you're going to think about is oh my God, I got to get rid of this debt because it weighs on people.
Yeah. And I think that we've all seen those shows where it's I won the lottery and then I blew it all. I lost everything. So it's we're kind of learning, take care of the big stuff first and then go and blow it.
I think we have a good variety of fan answers today. A good mix of like splurging and like calculated practical thinking. But fans, if you have an answer to this question, you can record your answer now using the links in the description, and make sure to do so before our Thursday Big Show Weekly Championship. But I think now it's time for our answers. So Keith, what are you going to spend your lottery winnings on?
Well, Trish was saying earlier that money doesn't grow on trees, but I think it does grow on vines. So I'm going to take my money and I'm going to invest in like a sprawling vineyard, someplace amazing, like maybe up in Napa, tasting the grapes and crunching on them. And then my evenings sitting down in the tap room and like, having the latest vintage.
Would you personally squish them as well with your feet?
Have you ever seen my feet? I don't think anybody wants that. Have you ever seen The Lord of the Rings? The Hobbits? That's my feet. But yeah, you know what I see? We'd have the whole village would show up. We'd be playing cool music. Everybody would be dancing around, squishing the grapes. So you know what? I take it back, Reed. The first thing I'm going to do is squish grapes with my toes.
I am going to buy a place, like a condo in an age-in-place, gated community, moves on to assisted living as you need it for my parents in California.
California's awfully far away, though.
But my sister doesn't spend a lot of time with them, so I'm trying to give everyone an opportunity here.
A true altruist, as always. Similar to V. Diaz, I think it's important to first get rid of any debt you have, and then afterwards, I've always liked the idea of buying a couple apartments, different parts of the world, and bringing everybody with me to come hang out. Calm down, JJ. I didn't mean you.
Bye.
Yes, JJ, that means you.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the invite. Trish and Keith get bent.
I know.
Totally. That's all right. We're going to be very busy.
I'm thinking a similar approach. I will first pay off outstanding debts. And then I think the next thing I would do is I would try to fund some like film projects that I've always wanted to do. I think that's the big obstacle that a lot of people face is finding funding for these projects. And so, if I have lottery winnings, what better time than now to start like making some short films, making some moves. And, you all are, of course, welcome to be on the sets, help with the writing and process and stuff like that.
May I suggest bad sci-fi?
We have some incredible answers to this question. As you can tell, I think these are all very good plans for how to spend our lottery winnings. But if you have any answers yourself, fans, you can still record your answer to today's question or any of this week's other questions so you can appear on the air with us. And you can use the links in the description and subscribe to us on YouTube to get notified about new daily questions.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. And a special thank you to our subscribers and to everyone who's watched, voted, and recorded so far this week. Remember that the top voted answers make it on the air for our Thursday Big Show. So make sure that you record and vote at beyondtheair.com for your chance to join us. And you can also play our amazing Yes and Big game.
So if you appreciate what we do here at the QOTD Game Show, one way that you can say thank you is by leaving us a comment or liking our channel or subscribing. Or if you really loved it and possibly if you won the lottery, click the thanks button. We'll give you a shout out on the air.
We are QOTD and Be on the Air signing off, and we'll see you on TV.
Bye, everyone. Money, 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 money.